What's the word, Live Life fam? If you're wondering why your boy all snuggly today, it's because it's pretty cold. But what we talking about today is Child's Play, the series by the creator Don Mancini himself. And this is a continuation of the 8 movies that we've gotten so far, following the cult of Chucky. Now, in case you haven't heard, this series follows a 14-year-old boy named Jake Wheeler. He ends up picking Chucky up at a garage sale, and this happens in the first scene of the show. And in the first scene of this series, you already know Chucky up to no good, because when Jake leave with him, it's a knife missing out of a kitchen knife set that the lady had sitting on a table next to him. I'm like, your boy is already on some BS. I'm gonna keep this episode 1 review short and simple. The show takes place in Hackensack, New Jersey, which happens to be the hometown of the infamous Charles Lee Ray, aka Chucky. Now we see this boy from Jake's school named Devon, and he has his own little podcast that dives into all of the murders and crimes that happen in Hackensack. Now, later that night, after Jake ends up buying Chucky at the garage sale, Jake's dad reminds him that his cousin, his uncle, and his aunt are coming over for dinner. Now, when they do end up coming for dinner, we see that it's kind of like a dysfunctional family, you feel me? They throwing shots at each other, subliminal shots, be that as it may, but shots nonetheless. We see that Jake's father is a heavy drinker. Safe to say that he's probably an alcoholic. We see throughout the first episode that he is abusive to Jake. He be smacking him around for not agreeing with some of his choices. Now at this point, Jake's aunt asks to use the bathroom, and as she goes upstairs, I'm automatically thinking Chucky is about to get on some BS, y'all. And we see that she might have a little secret. Is she having an affair? Certainly seems that way. And you know Chucky heard everything, but that's gonna come into play later on in the episode. The aunt thinks she hears something in the closet. She opens it up and Chucky is just standing up right there. Now the audience knows that Jake did not leave Chucky there, obviously. And as the camera zooms in and gives you that suspense, boom, jump scare. The cat come jumping out the closet and it dang there got me. I was like, whew, I was expecting Chucky. But at the beginning of the episode, we see that Chucky don't really rock with this cat, so what y'all think Chucky gonna do to this cat? Come on now, it's Chucky. Now as their family is leaving, Jake is outside walking him out the door and he hears some commotion upstairs. He goes upstairs to see his dad destroying his doll collection and his doll sculptures that he's been making. So yeah, man, his dad pretty bogus. Like, don't mess up with his creations, man. He done spent a lot of time on these, and you never know. It could have made him some money. What you doing? Because he was pushed off a little to the side. His dad just probably didn't see him. But Jake is gonna try to take Chucky to school with him because he's not gonna leave the doll there. His dad just been destroying all of his doll collection, you feel me? Now we met Jake's cousin Junior Wheeler at the dinner table, but now it's time to meet his girlfriend Lexi, and while she does seem like she's genuine at first, it's very clear that she is very malicious, and you can see that Junior just goes along with it because of peer pressure. She acts like Chucky is super cool to her, asks if she could take a picture with Jake and the doll together, only for her to then post a GoFundMe page saying that he's financially struggling. Him and his family is financially struggling and they need the money. I'm telling you, this girl would have got whooped in the schools that I came up in. Jake gets a call from a mysterious number telling him to watch out for that doll because violence follows those good guy dolls wherever they go. He then told Jake to check the batteries. Jake then does this and see that there's no batteries in the back of this Chucky doll. Gets freaked out and he throws it in the garbage. Only for the doll to show back up at the school talent show. Now Lexi's doing her thing. She's trying to humiliate Jake in front of everybody on stage. And this is when we hear that iconic voice. Yes, Brad Dourif. And everybody's looking around like, where's that coming from? And then it pans to behind Jake and Chucky's sitting behind Jake. Jake then goes to pick up Chucky. Chucky whispers something in Jake's ear and Jake goes up to the stage. This is the part that had me. Chucky then came to life in Jake's arm and he started humiliating Lexi, going through her phone, telling a whole bunch of private, embarrassing information. And Chucky's smart, he's doing this all under the disguise of a ventriloquist act. So is Chucky kind of taking up for Jake right now? Are they really best friends till the end? Like Chucky said, he said, we're best friends till the end. You got that now, don't you, Jake? That's my Chucky voice. I could probably do better. Don't at me, don't judge me. Now, Jake gets home and him and his dad, they have a heated argument because I guess a teacher called Jake's dad and told him what went down at the talent show. And of course, his dad is drunk and he sees that he's holding Chucky in his arms, and you know, from earlier, he want all them dolls gone. He hem Jake up and he tell him to go to his room. And right before Jake leaves, he takes the Chucky doll and slams it down on the counter. And I'm just thinking like, man, you don't want to be left alone with that. And Jake tried to tell him. They have a little more back and forth action, not before Jake wishes that it was his dad that died in the car accident instead of his mom. Jake's dad comes back in the room. He sees that his whiskey bottle is completely gone. Yeah, your boy Chucky took that down. He took that to the head. And then the power goes out. And I'm just thinking like, this is not good. This is not good. Don't investigate that. Of course, Jake's dad investigates, goes down to the basement. He's messing with the power breakers. And this is when we see Chucky get his first kill of the series, y'all. Yes, Jake's dad had to bite the bullet. But we see that Chucky had it set up with a loose wire on the ground. And that whiskey that he drunk, Chucky straight threw that up Exorcist style. Just, and it literally fried Jake's dad. Like, literally, your boy was some crispy flounder. The police come, they questioning Jake, and you can tell that the investigating officer, which just happens to be Devin's mom, is suspicious. She's a little bit suspicious. She don't know what's going on, but she's suspicious. Now, Jake goes to live with his family that we seen earlier, and once he gets Chucky alone, he pretty much like, come on, talk to me. And a nice little callback from Child's Play, the first one, Child's Play 1. Chucky smack your boy, and they have this argument. He's like, you said you wanted him dead. I know a-holes when I see him. And that guy deserved it, and he had it coming. So can we say it's Chucky, the lethal protector? But anyway, man, this was a very good episode. It had me glued from start to finish. I'm excited to see episode 2 and what's to come next in this Chucky series. If y'all like this first episode, comment below. Let me know what y'all thought about this. We know that the person that was on the other end of that call was Andy Barclay. We know that Jennifer Tilly, Nika, all them gonna show up. Even Kyle from the second one. So this is like a big Child's Play reunion for you, boy. I grew up on these movies. But like I said, if y'all excited to see what's about to come next, comment below. If y'all haven't, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button to help get your boy in the algorithm. Live life, y'all.